talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
What is up, folks? Alright, you guys asked for this video, so let's fucking do this shit. Let's start off with fuckers. Let's begin with, I got a new microphone. I know, looks exactly like the other one, doesn't it? That's because I got the same mic, because I'm cheap. Mama ain't made of money. Sorry. That's why Mama started a Patreon. Best Mama can do with the money she makes is touch grass every once in a while. Sorry. Ain't much exciting about that. Anyways, fuckers. I got the questions that Amber asked in her last video. That I can't believe I'm sharing this video. You guys would like me to answer the questions because you know they're going to be super spicy. Because I'm a vile human being. Sorry. Now, before we do this, I probably should tell you something. Those of you who've been with me for a while probably already know this. Probably already very much know this, but I identify as bisexual. Yes, my entire family knows this, including my husband. Jesus Christ. The last time I announced that I identify as bisexual woman, they're like, oh, you can't, you're married, and you have children. Ew. Does your husband know you're bisexual? Yes, I'm afraid so. And so do my children. That's kind of how it works. So, letting you know that before we start this video, so you're not surprised if anything should come up that, you know, I was with a woman. That's how bisexuality works. You may end up with a woman. Sorry if anyone out there had, like, a problem with that. But anyways, now that we've waved that flag, got that out of the way, let's begin. You guys know how I like to do my videos. We answer questions together, cringe in unison like the family that we are, comments where comments are due. So slap on your happy faces, act like you want to be here, and get ready to work. Because when I'm done answering these questions, I expect you people to be down in them comments answering these questions too. Because some of you guys said you would. So shall we begin? How do I got this huge feeling that this is going to be one dirty disaster. Let's begin. First question. What was the last thing you lied about to your boss when he believed your BS? All right, I gotta remember my last job. What was it? I worked doing Hallmark in a CVS. Last thing was, oh, there was traffic. That's why I'm late. Yeah, not very spicy at all. Sorry. That was it. There was traffic. Sorry, I'm late. 2. What are the sluttiest clothes you ever worn during a role play? Oh my God. I think the sluttiest was a nurse. It's either the nurse or the Mistress of Doom. Those are my two favorites. I think those are the sluttiest though. What is your favorite story where someone licked you? Oh my God, which one was it? I think it had to be the one where me and my friend were fucking around. We were totally drunk. And we do this thing where we shake hands with our titties. She'll grab mine, I'll grab her, and I'll be like, oh, it's very nice to meet you. Well, she decided to lick my face in the middle of a bar when we did that because we were just fucking around. And everyone around us thought we were just fucking retards. Just complete fucking retards. But it was fucking hilarious. We were just so drunk. Okay. What would you do if your shoulder angel and devil wanted to go out partying? What would you do? I would take them to the most amazing drag show in town and just get shit-faced. Like, I mean, the kind of shit-faced where you just don't even remember. And we would just soak that shit in. Because go to a drag show and you'll know why. Because those things are just banging. It's completely just, those are banging. Let's see. What is the grossest thing you've ever had growing on your body? No. Never. I don't normally grow things on my body. In my body. Those were my children. Those things are disgusting. All they do is poop and cry. If you're saying in my body, it was the kids. Those things are gross when they first come out. Ugh. Okay. Was there ever a time you thought you needed to apologize after sex? No. No, I didn't. Not even during sex. I do my job during sex. There's no reason for me to have to apologize. I'm pretty good at my job when it comes to sex. What was wrong with you the last time you really didn't want to go to the doctor? I'll tell you what, it wasn't pelvic pain, Amber. It was depression. And I was in my bed, and it was super warm. But I had to go anyways, because I'm an adult. So I went. Yeah, but I didn't want to go. And you know what? I went in my PJs, so suck it. I only adult but so much. Sorry. I'll meet you halfway, but I ain't going the whole way. What is the meanest thing anyone's ever said after sex? Do you think you can sleep on the floor because your bed is small? I shit you not. And when I said, I don't think I want to do that, they said, well, I'm the one who needs to get to sleep, not you. I fucking shit you not. I shit you not. I absolutely shit you not. That was the shittiest thing anyone ever said to me after sex. All right, let's see. What is a famous person people say you resemble? They don't say I resemble it now, but there used to be a pizza place down the street from us that was run by a group of, I believe they were Pakistani. They were really nice guys. But they always used to call me Brooke Shields because when I was younger, I looked like Brooke Shields from the, can't remember the name of that island, that movie where they were, two kids grew up on an island together. Blue something. But it's a movie where Brooke Shields was really, really young. I can't remember the name of it. But they used to say I look like her, and they used to call me Brooke Shields all the time. Yeah, they call me Brooke Shields. I don't think I look like that anymore, though. What was your most public sexual experience? If we're talking about having sex like outside, I once had sex on top of a Firebird formula at a construction site. But if we're talking just like hand jobs or something, I had given one of my boyfriends a hand job in the parking lot of a Denny's once. Hey, you guys wanted to know this shit. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. All right. If you were a witch, what would you chant when no one could hear you? Please make these people smarter. Please make these people smarter. Please make these people smarter. Or sterilize them, please. Please make them smarter. Please make them smarter. Please make them smarter. Or sterilize them, please. Is that good enough? I mean, what did you want me to say? Where would you like to stick a piece of broken glass and why? You guys heard me about that the other day. Ducks. And because they're vile creatures. My hate for them runs deep. They attacked me 3 times. One of the times chasing me around a car where my kids were. They laughed at me. I don't know if the ducks were laughing at me, but my kids were. My kids lost respect for me that day. All because of ducks. It's something I can't get back. Yes. So broken glass on the ducks at the pond. Next. What is the closest you've ever gotten to group sex? I've already gotten to group sex, dude. It's very hard these days because, you know, when you have kids, it's like, oh, let's go back to my place. You, me, and my husband. The kids are asleep. It should be fine. Just leave before they wake up in the morning. It doesn't work like that. It just really doesn't. But the last time, it was in Pensacola, Florida, with a chick my husband used to... the chick was on the same military base as my husband. She was really cool. She was down to clown for real. She's smart as hell. She was like one of those geniuses like my husband. Hey, you guys wanted fucking details. You were just talking about tea, so I'm giving it. It's whatever. What are we up to now? What happened the last time you inflicted pain during sex? He came and we went happily ever after. I mean, what did you want me to say? Well, actually, it was he came, returned the favor, and we went happily ever after. Love, Jet. Next. What happened the last time your boss freaked out on you, and what did you do to make that happen? Holy shit. I think I'm thinking this is the last time my boss freaked out on me. Again, it's that store I worked at with Hallmark. She freaked out on me because I wouldn't fill the card. There's these fit the cards in the hole, and they're specific spots. There's a card behind the actual cards themselves that helps you order them. And if you work for Hallmark, you know you're not supposed to fill empty slots with cards that don't belong there. That's how you know to actually order the cards that's there. Once the cards are used up, there's that little ticket behind it, and you pull that and you scan it. Well, we have discontinued cards that you pull, and then you stack them, you know, in the back, and eventually once they get to so many, they come and they scan them out, and they give the store credit, you know, for the discontinued cards. Well, I wouldn't put the discontinued cards back on the shelves, and the person who ran the store wanted me to, and I'm like, I can't do that. Once they're discontinued, you have to pull them. And she said that the holes in the display of cards was an eyesore, and I'm like, yeah, but I won't know what to order if you fill it with these junk cards. And she got pissed at me. In her defense, though, it did look like an eyesore. But you're not supposed to do what she wanted me to do. So, yeah, it was bad. But yeah, she freaked out on me. And I made it even worse when I continually told her I wasn't going to do it. Excuse me, I burped. I kind of have a problem when I know the rules and someone asks me to break them. I just can't. I just continually remind them what the rule is, and that I'm not gonna break it. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna. And it irritates people. Like a lot. Like a lot. Moving on. What is your strangest ritual? God. I don't think I have one. Oh, that's not really a ritual. I don't even know. I don't really have rituals. Oh, wait, no, I do. My Chuck Taylors. I have to relace them and train the tongue. I know it sounds funny. The laces have to be absolutely perfect. And then I put something inside of them to bend the tongue before I put the shoes on, and then I have to break them in. And the laces have to be perfect and flat, or I get angry. I don't like for my Chucks to get dirty, and the laces cannot be bent up. And the tongue cannot be out of place. It has to be completely flat all the way to the top of the foot. Yeah, that's my ritual. My ritual is to keep my Chuck Taylors absolutely pristine. Flat laces, flat tongue, absolutely curved perfect. I have problems. I have a lot of Chuck Taylors. That is my weakness. Don't touch my Chuck Taylors. I will cut you. I'm not afraid. I'll find that broken glass. I'll cut you. Don't touch. Don't touch my Chuck Taylors. I will end you. What happened to your best? What happened on your best hookup ever? He was good in bed and he didn't want to date me. And he wasn't emotional. I guess those are usually the best hookups, male or female. That's like it. They don't get emotional. They don't want you to go out with them after that. You don't have to buy them dinner. That's just it. That's mint. That is the best hookup. Well, I mean, you know them because you hung out with them, but you're not going to meet my parents. We don't need to go out for like multiple dinners. You're not going to be putting your toothbrush at my house. That's not going to be a thing. Yeah, that used to be my like most mint hookup, is that you don't. Shh. Moving on. What foods have you eaten off other people? Nothing and no one. I don't eat food off people because that ruins food. People have been running all over the place. They've been sweating. Their ass stings. I don't know what y'all people have been doing. People are not plates. They're not meant to be eaten off of. They ruin like everything. You put whipped cream on them, it's going to taste like whipped cream and sweat. No, don't ruin food like that. Don't be that guy. Put a cherry in their belly button, now you got cherry with belly button lid on it. What's wrong with you people? Ruining perfectly good food. If you're hungry, get a sandwich. If you want to have sex. Don't combine them. Good Lord. From one fat kid to another, don't waste food on someone's freaking vajayjay. Please. Next one. What is the oddest thing you have ever stuck inside yourself? Oh, wait, no, that's not it. What's the most inappropriate thing you've ever done in a movie theater? Oh, God. Drank beer. Our friend used to, when they get new movies, they would do a midnight showing, but it's just like a test run for the movies. So he would be like, hey, we're doing a test run for blah, 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 blah. And he would let us in so we could see the movie. And we just bring like snacks and beers. And that's what I did. The most inappropriate thing was I got drunk. I got drunk and I ate a bunch of shit at midnight, the day before a movie was supposed to come out. The worst movie I remember seeing was Kung Fu Hustle. And getting drunk watching that, it was just ridiculous. But that's the worst thing I've done in a movie theater. Most inappropriate thing that I can remember. That's it. Okay. Now, what is the oddest thing I've ever stuck inside myself? See, that's not a wallet, so... Now, actual toys we're talking here? Yeah. But inanimate objects, like toys, like a kid's fire truck? No. Nothing that's not built to go there. I know it's not storage space or a tote bag. It's not meant to store things. It's not, you know what I mean? That's not where you hide your rubies and jewels. I already know that. And any guys who would ask me to stuff shit in there for them, I was so gone, it was unbelievable. And it's usually only dudes who ask you that shit because they don't know how that thing works. And they want to see how much it stretches. But, you know, it's like, no. I always had that thing where it's like, I will put shit in my vagina when I can shove the same things in your ass. And then that curiosity ends super quick. Just saying. But yeah. Toys, yeah, that's totally been in there. Strap-ons, yes. Inanimate objects, rollers, kids' fire trucks, foam swords, Jedi lightsabers, none of that's been in there. No, that's not what mommy snatches for. My vagina is not Mary Poppins' bag. I'm not gonna pull like a coat rack out of it. Nope. I don't have like an alligator, some Tylenol. I don't have like a beanbag chair in there, you know. I don't have my wallet in there, keys to my car. Inanimate objects don't go in there. That's just how that works. Moving on. What was your most embarrassing doctor's visit and why? I have to say the first time I got a male doctor, because he made it awkward. You know what I mean? He made it awkward because... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay. He made it awkward because he was shorter. He was a shorter man. Like, this light has always given me fucking troubles. I need to get a ring light, but I can't. Again, I can't afford the shit. This is like YouTuber on a budget right here. I honestly, it was horrible. The guy was shorter, you know what I mean? He wasn't, fuck me in the goat ass. That's not it. He was a shorter guy, so that's not what made it. Okay. The guy made it super awkward. He was a gynecologist. He's quite knowledgeable and all that jazz. But the problem was is he was short. And you know how doctors like to put you at ease by speaking to you? Well, like I said, I don't mind a doctor going elbows deep in me. It's perfectly fine. Just do it quickly and get out. This man was short. So when he sat down in that stool, he disappeared. And when he went elbows deep, this is more like up to his shoulder. And when he talked, dude, let me tell you something. I just imagine him yelling into a cave. Like he was yelling into the Cave of Wonders, you know what I mean? And that's exactly how I described it to my husband. Because he knew I didn't want a male doctor, but I got one anyways. He's like, so how was the visit? Did everything go like, okay? You know, I was like, no. I had a short-ass doctor who's spoken to the Cave of Wonders the entire time. I'm sorry. That's bad. Yeah, that's the most embarrassing doctor visit I ever had. I had a doctor yelling into my Cave of Wonder. Going on. Why were you ashamed the last time you took the walk of shame? Jesus, I've never taken the walk of shame before. I'm usually never ashamed of the shit I do. I'm just one of those people who doesn't let it ride. I've eaten cereal while being ashamed, but I've never walked anywhere ashamed. I don't know. I was eating Captain Crunch once and I was ashamed because I accidentally said shit in church. But no one really heard me, so it was fine. It was bomb-ass Captain Crunch. It was peanut butter Captain Crunch. That shit tears up your mouth like a bitch, but it's so good. Yeah, but I can't remember any time I've really been ashamed. Yeah, I don't. Moving on. Where was the most unfortunate place you vomited? I already told you this story. This is my mother-in-law's car, outside of my mother-in-law's car. My mother-in-law, me, and my husband went to a local bar. He had tons of shots. They were all freaking tits. And man, I had all of them. They were delicious. Second I stepped out of the bar, I knew I was going to vomit. It was written in the cards, but you know what wasn't written in the cards? That you're allowed to puke in your mother-in-law's car. She was driving, husband in the passenger seat, I'm in the back. I was in do not choke mode. I could not chuck in my mother-in-law's car. That's a no-no. No-no. Roll down the window, getting cold air on my face. Everyone's asking me if I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm golden. Don't worry about me. I'm vaping, trying everything to keep the monster at bay. I'm pretty good at it. I'm doing pretty good. The second we get to my house, pull up in the gravel driveway, park, I open the door and I'm like, thank God. Slam the door. I put my hand on the freaking front of my husband's car and I just start chucking in the driveway. Of course, my daughter comes out and my husband's like, here, behold your mother. My daughter's just like, ew. Yep. I puked in my driveway. Everything I owned on the inside. And again, my daughter thought it was hilarious. And come to find out, my mother-in-law, who heard me telling that story, said, I still have the picture of you sleeping on the sofa. You were so cute. Like you're an asshole. Thank you for taking that picture. She's like, you're just so cute. I had to. It's like you're an ass. So yeah. Okay, next one. How would you describe your worst kiss ever? Dude, let me tell you how this worst kiss ever goes. The first kiss I ever got was in middle school. And let me tell you, most first kisses suck so fucking bad. They are probably the most disturbing kisses ever is your first kiss. Mine wasn't. Mine was like spot on. It was amazing. The guy was cute as hell. I thought every kiss was going to be like that, seriously. The guy was just amazing, and it happened like one of those movie type ways, and you're just like, oh my God, can my whole life be like this? No. The next kiss I ever got was just full of spit, and it was gross. He had no idea we were bumping teeth. I'm just like, dude, how am I doing all the work, but you're doing all the spitting? That was the worst kiss ever. And I wanted to curl up inside and die. But then my ex-girlfriend made it okay again. You're so good. Yes. It was so bad. Made me never want to kiss again. Excuse me. Not right. Anyways, where is the weirdest place you have ever been stranded or stuck? Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Can't tell anyone. I'm trusting you. Around here in Maryland, there is shelters. And me and my friends and my brother, his friends, we located one of them. It's a bomb shelter. It's like a big one. They even had a place where you could back a truck into with supplies and shit. We filled it with glass bottles from drinking. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could. Well, every one of us used to go there and used to get smashed. There's this thing called the Anarchist Cookbook. And we would go there and we would try the different things from the Anarchist Cookbook. We tried napalm and shit like that. Well, in one of the times we went there, someone had to drive someone back, and they were like, "Oh yeah, just stay here, and we'll come back and get you." And there was 2 other people with me. What I didn't hear was that they were gonna leave too, and I was gonna be by myself. I thought that they were gonna stay there with me, but the area that we partied in was so huge. The second I turn around, they're gone, and it's only my light, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I was scared shitless. I was just thumping around in the dark. And there's the big hall, we call it the Gray Hall, and that's where you'd go to get the trucking thing was, where I guess you'd go and you'd unpack supplies and shit. But when you first come down the hatch, you go through a hallway, and there's rooms. There's like a radio room and the supply closet and things like that. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe they went in there. No. I come out of the Gray Hall to go down the hallway, and I'm checking all these rooms. Nobody's in them. And I'm like, I'm in a bomb shelter all by myself. If I fall and hurt myself, no one's gonna find me. And of course, this is the time where none of us kids had cell phones. Some of us had pagers, but that's not really gonna help you if you get fucked up down there. Like at one point I had a pager, but that's just so my dad could text me a little code that says, "Come home now." Yeah, so I got stuck in a bomb shelter by myself, and it was like an hour and a half before anyone came back and got me. And then the asshole goes, "Hey, where did the other 2 go?" I'm like, "I don't know. Where the fuck did they go?" But yeah, that was the weirdest place I ever got stranded. Was in the dark at night in a bomb shelter that smelled like burnt ass because we'd tried napalm there. And of course it smelled like piss too, because the guys like to pee in the broken bottles in the trucking thing. I really hate guys. But yes, that is my story. Let's see. What do you often lie to get out of doing? I don't know. Usually I just do my shit. I don't have anything for that one. Sorry. What happened the last time your passions got out of hand? His name is Tyler. He's my son. All right, kitties, that is all of them. You're welcome. See? I answered all of them. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, American Heroes. I hope you've learned a lot more from little old me, knowing that I'm a disgusting human being who has a lot of problems. Like I said, Amberlynn, everyone's got a body count. No one is perfect. We're all extremely screwed up. Isn't this fun? I'm having fun. Like, subscribe, and share. Because if you don't, you might grow something on your body you really don't fucking want. It's true. Might be a 3rd leg. Could be an extra tit. Could be lymphedema. Who knows? Do you really want to find out? You guys promised, or at least some of you did, to put your answers down in the comments section, so let's see the friggin' comments. I want to see them, people. Don't let me down. Alright, fuckers. Like, subscribe, share, but if you don't, it's perfectly fine. I will just be sitting here in front of this camera talking to myself as per usual. And I'm going to say this for the 56th time. I have a Patreon now. You can go ahead and throw some money my way if you feel like it, but you don't have to. It's just an option to support your girl. You can contribute to the delinquency that is me. And I see there's a few more subscribers, and I'd like to thank you guys. My numbers are rising. Means we're sucking in more people to this cult that is us. Feels good. Keep it coming. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you putting up with my shit every video. And I will talk to you guys later. Adeuces.